Hello friends, welcome to Net Chemistry. Today I am going to tell about your question number 24. UPSC name of K3FeCN6. How to predict the name of a coordination complex, nomenclature of the coordination complex. First I will write the criteria to name. First one is you have to name positive ion first, followed by the negative part. First positive ion first means what is the positive ion here? Here potassium is the positive ion, so you have to name first the positive ion, then only you have to take the negative part, then followed by, okay. Then second thing is about this complex part, how to name these ligands. For naming the ligands have to quote in an alphabetical order. Here no problem, only one ligand is there. If 2 or 3 ligands are there, you have to name the ligands in the alphabetical order, okay. So, suppose if you have a cyanide ligand and amino ligand. So, which one you will name first? This amine you have to name first, then only cyano you have to name. This is the alphabetical order. Third one is about the nature of the ligand. 3 types of ligands you have. Negative ligands you have, neutral ones you have, and positive. Like 3 categories of ligands are there. While naming the negative ligands, you have to end in O. Okay. And neutral ligands is not having a special ending. Positive ligands should end in IU. Okay. So, if it is a chlorine, ligand chlorine, you have to end as chloro. CN has to end as cyano. Then OH. OH you have to write hydroxo or else NO2 minus. NO2 minus what you will name? Nitro. And H minus. H minus what you will name? Hydrido. Okay. This is what a negative ligand should end in O. And neutral ligands, what are the neutral ligands you know? Ammonia, NH3 no. NH3 what you have to write? Amine. If it is a water, what you will write? Aqua. Right? CO, carbonyl. NO, nitrosyl. Like that, no special ending for neutral ligands. But if you are having a positive ion, for example, NH2, what it is? Hydrazine, right? It has to end as hydrazinium. So, this is the way you have to take the ligands. And the next is number of the ligands have to mention. If you have a di, 2 ligands are there, di, tri, tetra. Here 6 ligands are there. So, you have to mention as hexa. So, likewise, you have to give the prefixes. And if you know bidentate and multidentate ligands are there, bidendates are there, tridentate are there. If that is the case, instead of di, you have to use prefix bis, tris, tetrakis, etc. Okay. So, if you have a ethylene diamine, so it will be confusing. If you are putting di as a prefix, it will be confusing. Instead of that, you have to put bis ethylene diamine. Okay. Clear? This is the way you have to name. And if it is a complex part, is a negative complex part, then coming to this complex part, if it is a negative part, then you have to end in ATE. Neutral or positive is not having any special ending. Negative has to end in ATE. And the metal oxidation state has to mention in Roman letters. So, these all are the things you have to taken care while naming a coordination complex. We will see few more examples and we will see what is the name of this complex. Then it will be whichever question they are asking, you can write. First we will see your question itself, then we will solve the other examples. So, first K3FeCN6, which one you have to name first? This is the positive part, right? So, it has to name first. What it is? Potassium. So, potassium, first you have to name the positive ion, then followed by this negative part. This is the negative part. In that ligand you have to name. 6 ligands are there. So, you have to use the prefix hexa, right? and this is a negative ligand, so it has to end in O, hexacyano, potassium hexacyano, and this is a negative part, so it has to end in AT. So potassium hexacyanoferrate, it has to end as ferrate. Then what is the oxidation state of the metal, that you have to put in the bracket. How to find out the oxidation state? This is having +1 oxidation state, right? So 3 is there. So this will be having -3, right? This is +3 and this will be -3, right? This complex part. Cyanide is a negative ligand, so -6 charge will be there. So +3 and -6. So this is the name of, this is your answer, potassium hexacyanoferrate 3. And another example I am writing, lithium aluminum hydride, not IUPAC name. This is lithium aluminum hydride. What is the IUPAC name of this complex? Which is the positive part? Lithium is the positive part. So you have to name lithium. Then you have to name the ligand. This is hydrido, right? Tetrahydrido aluminate, right? And what is the charge here? Lithium is in the positive charge. This is a negative ligand, so -1 charge. So what is the charge? Lithium is a positive ion, so only one ligand positive, and hydride is a negative ligand. 4 hydrides are there. So -4 + 1 you will be getting +3, right? So in bracket Roman letter you have to +3. So this you have to name. Positive part you have to name first. Here it is, the positive part is this. How many ligands are there? Amine ligands are there. Hexaamine, right? Hexaamine. Then cobalt, hexaamine. Cobalt is the metal. What is the oxidation state of cobalt? Since ammonia is a neutral ligand, chlorine is -1 charge, -3 it will be. So cobalt +3. Cobalt 3 and the negative ligand chloride. It is not in the complex part, okay? So you have to write like this, hexaamine, cobalt 3, chloride. FeC5H5 twice. What it is? Ferrocene, right? That is not the IUPAC name. Based on this, how we have to name it. So 2 cyclopentadienyl ring is there. Cyclopentadienyl is a multidentate ligand. So you cannot use the prefix di. Instead of di, you have to use bis. Prefix bis. Bis cyclopentadienyl. And here it is not a negative. It is not a negative ligand. It is neutral. So it will be iron, not ferrate. Okay. It is iron. And what is the charge? 2. +2 oxidation state, okay. B cyclopentadienyl iron 2, that is the IUPAC nomenclature. Same way if you are seeing dibenzene chromium, C6H6 twice. How you will be naming? Bis benzene chromium. So bis benzene chromium. What is the charge? Since benzene is a neutral ligand, this chromium is having the oxidation state 0. That you have to put in bracket. Do not dibenzene chromium, okay. This is IUPAC nomenclature is bis benzene chromium 0. That is the IUPAC name. So next time I have written this complex. So if you are seeing 2 ligands are there, if 2 ligands are there, you have to name in alphabetical order. First thing, you have to name the positive ion first. What is the positive ion here? Potassium, right? Then cyanide ligand is there, nitrosyl ligand is there. Which one you will name first? Cyanide. C is the alphabetical order first. So pentacyano, right? This is a negative ligand, it has to end in O, pentacyano. This neutral ligand, nitrosyl, right? Nitrosyl. Then it is a, this is a positive part and this is a negative part. So you have to end in AT, ferrate. Then you have to put the oxidation state in the bracket. What is the oxidation state of metal? So if you are seeing the oxidation state, potassium positive ion, 3 are there. Nitrosyl is a neutral ligand. Here 5 negative ligands are there. 5 minus 5 plus 3, you will be getting 2. Right? So potassium pentacyano nitrosyl ferrate 2 is the name. So the next example is this. This is what? Amine ligand and chlorine ligand is there. So which one you have to first? Amine. So pentaamine, right? Pentaamine. Then chloro, right? Chloro. Then cobalt. Chloro, cobalt. And what is the oxidation state? Ammonia is a neutral ligand and chlorine is a negative ligand. So complex part is having 2 plus charge. So chlorine negative. So cobalt is having 3, right? And if you are getting only a positive ion, positive complex part, you have to end in ion. Okay. If instead of this outside some ligands, negative ligands are there, you no need to put this ion. Okay. You have to name just the name of that negative ligand. I will show you one example. We have seen one example. See, this example already we have seen how you have named this hexaamine, right? Hexaamine, cobalt. What is the oxidation state? Hexaamine, cobalt, 3 chlorine atom is there. So, plus 3. This oxidation state is plus 3. 3, after that we have not end in ion. We have put chloride, right? So, the same way here one negatively charged ion will be there outside. You no need to put this ion here. Okay. If positive complex part, you have to end ion, and if it is a negative complex part, you have to end in ATE. These all are the categories you will get in the nomenclature of coordination complex. Hope you understand it well. To be continued. Thank you for watching.